Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager GT Challenger Series here with Britton Motorsport. Here we are for episode number 11, round 11. Yokohama GP in Japan is our next race. Quick recap on our last episode, round 10, the Tondola GP in Portugal. Fortunately, McElrover crashed out and she finished last, P20. But Leo had a good race, a very good race. Actually came home in second, so that's giving us a chance to keep our job for a little bit longer. So fingers crossed we're not going to get sacked anytime soon, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's check mail. Interview, no. And Olga's got a cracked rib, which is going to be 4 weeks, which not going to be good. We've got just under 4 weeks till the next race, so there we go. So let's continue on. Car repair is now done, so let's go in and check and see what's going on. So at the moment we're still pushing our brakes up and our suspension. Reliability is pretty good on a few things. We just really need to focus on our performance now and bump all this stuff up. So have a look at our car. Our brakes are still outstanding. Suspension's not great, and neither's our engine. So yeah, brakes are doing really well, but we're gonna have to start focusing on something else next season. I'm saying engine, I'd say, because we're at 204, 164 here. We're at nearly 300 and 400 there. So yeah, we definitely need to improve our engine for next season. But let's continue on. Political vote, normal width tyres. We'll vote for that. We'll vote too. I'd like the idea of that. It'd be great to actually have a better quality tyres anyway. Okay, so it's 2-2 at the moment. 2-3, 3-3, 4-3. Yes, 5-3. Looks like we're going to get it. 5-4, 6-4. So well done. Going to have wide, slick tyres for next season, which is great news. Well, hopefully it's great news. It's going to cost us a little bit more, but hopefully it's going to improve the racing and improve the speed and that sort of stuff. Okay, so looks like we've got a dilemma, unfortunately. What are we going to do next? We've got suspensions busted up, all good to go. Let's improve our engines again. Really need to get them pumped up. And yeah, we just need to focus on everything else pretty well after that. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, no, we need to fix it. I know it's $500,000, but we need to fix it. We can't afford to not have it fixed. Sponsors are all good. Let's look at our HQ. Everything's fairly good. We're going to lose $2 million per race. 2 races to go, so we're going to lose $4 million. So we're going to have $6 million left. How much is that? It's $15 million to upgrade that, so we can't do that. We can't do the design center either. So money's still a big issue at the moment. Hence why I'm enjoying the modded series at the moment. Money's not an issue, it's good. We're currently 3rd, worse than our original target of 2nd, we know. Yokohama's 35% chance of rain with a 25 lap race. The Carter Performance are currently the best the team to beat at the moment. Let's have a quick look at them. So race mechanics are good, designers good, and drivers are really good as well. We're currently 6th though, so they're obviously struggling a little bit. Why? They got the 2nd best car, but they're actually currently 6th. Not sure. Anyway, that's their issue, not ours. Somebody wants a telemetry center, and we would absolutely love to have one, but we just can't afford it, as we know. Anyway, let's have a quick look. We're going to go for 3rd or above, of course, part fitting. Let's head on in and have a look, make sure we've got all the best of everything. So 383 and 383, exactly the same. 192, 152, 298, 298. Yes, there's not much else we can do really. Everything is pretty good. So do what I usually do, get stuck into practice, come back when we're ready to hit qualifying, Q1. Hopefully we can make it through to Q3 with both drivers, but yeah, not really thinking we will, but we'll see how we go. Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to go with soft tyres qualifying trim for both drivers. Unfortunately, it's a little bit wet to start with, but it may dry out. Not exactly sure, can't see a great distance into the future, but our car setups are on point. So hopefully that helps. Let's head on in and simulate session now. We'll double speed it. This looks like Makarova's out first. Comes across the line, 1:24.9. Just dropped way down the order. Have to come back out again, both of them. Liao hopefully is going to pick up some time, but oh, he has. Well done, 4th on Inters, and Makarova's 11th. So luckily we've stayed in for Q2. Thought we potentially would have dropped out then because of the weather. Got dry and then wet again. So anyway, let's head on through to Q2 now and hope for the best again. See if Liao can have another good result here. So Liao's out on softs. Makarova's out on Inters, so that's good for her, but not good for Liao. It's going to dry out again, so they both need to go back out on a set of softs, or at least Liao does. But he hasn't. Makarova's gone to the top. Oh, and Liao's dropped down to 12th, unfortunately. He needed to go back out then on another set of softs, but he didn't, so he's out. So focus turns to Makarova now. She got pole that time, the 15.8, fastest time of the week. Or the day, I should say, qualifying. But she's gone out first. She's first on track. She's set a 15.8, or 15.9 I should say. There's no rain coming, so where she finishes is where she finishes. So will she finish 3rd? Hopefully. Oh, 15.8 up into 2nd. Well done. Can she hold it? She has. So 15.856. Put her up in the 2nd spot. So we've got that bonus money there. That's exactly what we need at the moment. So a little bit quicker than the last lap. You can see they're 15.859 to an 8.56, so she's a little bit quicker, but 4.24 for Laurie there for Oberhof Racing Team. Okay, let's continue on. So 2nd and 12th. So Makarova's in a good spot. Liao's not as good a spot. Soft tyres, light-footed, medium tyres, but I don't know if we can use mediums here. It's soft and risk taker. No water at the moment. So she's got to go super soft. He's got to go. Well, he doesn't have to go super soft. So we might put him on a set of softs. Fuel options 20 laps. It's a 25 lap race. We're just going to leave them both full because I think, as I said, it saves us a lot less time. Fuel options 1/10 per lap. But if we put 2 laps of fuel in, it costs us a 2nd. So we're losing a 10th, but we're pretty much losing 5/10 if we've got to put that fuel in. So yeah, let's have a look actually, because a fast pit stop, which only saves 2 seconds anyway, so it's not really good either. So let's just go with full fuel for both drivers and hope for the best, especially with Makarova. If she can stay ahead, that'll be absolutely perfect. So we'll focus on Makarova to start with. Hopefully Liao can actually push through this field fairly quick. Good start with Makarova. Can she get into first before turn 1? She's into first now. Can she hold it on the outside? No, she can't. Laurie's got the spot back and pushed through. Now, I can't see any water at the moment, but it was a high percentage chance of rain, so 35% I believe. So Liao's dropped back to 14th, back to 12th now, so he's not doing too bad. I'm going to have to use a lot of boost with him early on to try and get him to push through this field. So Makarova's got Giuliani and Azumi and Pernay all behind. So Makarova's gone for the lead around the outside here. Can she hold it now? She's going to be down the outside again for this corner, unless she can clear him, and she has. So well done. So Makarova's up into first position. Drop her back to just neutral with her tyres for now. I'm going to give her a quick boost down here to try and help her pull away. I'm going to boost her a fair bit actually this lap because we really need her to pull away. She's still got 50% left, so we'll boost her for a little bit more and then we'll go on focus 100% on Liao and try and help him get through this field. So boost her now as much as you can down this part. Look at Liao, we'll boost him as well as much as he can. Put his tyres back to neutral now, but flat out with his boost. Come on, Liao, you haven't made any moves as yet. Probably wasn't ideal to boost him for that long, but he hasn't gained any spots out of that. That is not good news at all. So put the Makarova back to high. She's got a gap of 1.7 seconds to Giolani. She's doing okay. It's just Liao now that needs to continue to move through this field. He's dropped a couple of spots since the start. Might drop another one here to Cannon. Cannon's going around the outside though, but he's got a bit of boost and we don't have any left. So back to 15th for Liao. Not good at all. Obviously, 12 to 14 laps. We could try and get away with a one stopper here if we're lucky. So Makarova's only 9 tenths ahead now of Giolani, 8 tenths, so we need to keep a close eye on that. We're going to have to push it back to high, but tyre temps are getting high here for Liao. He's going to have to put him back to this high and to conserve now because he's not making leeway through this field at the moment. He's not really getting anywhere. It may be the fuel on board, I'm not exactly sure. But I do expect a little bit more out of Liao, to be honest. Especially with his result last week, last race I should say. He came home in 2nd position. Still 8 tenths lead there for Makarova over Giolani. Liao still made one spot back up, but he's going to lose it again. NATO's got some boost and we don't have any. We've got 18%, but we're not using it. Here comes Stephenson with a bit of boost as well, so let's use ours. Nah, didn't help at all. Not one tiny little bit. So let's double speed now and go and focus on Makarova. She's still just over 7 tenths ahead of Giolani now. Liao's tyres are still getting fairly hot. Not a lot we can do. So Giolani's only 4 tenths behind now on Makarova. Gonna have to go to overtake mode now for Makarova. What the other guy's doing, the yellow and yellow, so obviously their tyre heat is not as bad as ours. I think Liao's, he's completely out of this race at the moment. He's just going to have to back up with those tyres because they are way too hot. Makarova's conserving, but her tyres are still fairly hot as well. So let's boost it down the front straight now because Giolani's boosting as well. So, well, Giolani around the outside, didn't quite make it. Pardon me. Makarova's kept the spot first. Liao's back in 19th. We've got Minge right behind, so he's having an absolute shocker of a race at the moment. Makarova's still doing really well. Not really sure what's going on with Liao at the moment. She's dropped all the way down to the back of the pack. What we do, we'll bring him in this lap, put a set of super softs on him. We're not going to give him any fuel. Just go for a fast stop and just hope he can maybe clear a bit of traffic here and, I don't know, do something. He's got to do something at the moment. He's really struggling, so let's go for overtake and neutral when he comes out. So 5-second stop, great stop by the team there, no mistakes. Makarova's still holding off Giolani here. It's 1.4 seconds ahead now. Still pulling away, so it's good news. We're going to bring her in this lap, 17 laps to go. She's doing really well on super soft, so let's just leave her on that. She'll have to pit again, so let's give it just 2 laps of fuel and a balanced stop because a risky stop is just too much at the moment. So Liao's still in 19th, but he's only 1.5 seconds behind Mendeville. Let's actually attack for this lap with Makarova. Our tyre wear is getting up there a little bit, but she's got too many corners to go before she'll be in, so give her a boost down through here. When she comes out, she'll be attack and neutral. See how a stop goes. Oh no, there's a mistake. Of course there's a mistake. There's always a mistake when we don't need one. 8 seconds. What an absolute joke. It's just absolutely killing our races. That is what's really destroying our season at the moment, I believe. It's just shitty pit stops. They are not helping at all. So car condition good for both guys, but that pit stop is really frustrating. It's absolutely getting beyond a joke at the moment. Still no water around yet. So Makarova going to get ahead of Azumi and Kui. She has, so that's good news. So she's still, well, she's first out of the guys that are pitted, so that's good news. We've got to conserve now for Liao because his tyres are still heating up fairly quick. 126.6 for Makarova and 18.3 last lap for Liao, but of course Makarova was in the pits as well, so let's go back and look at Liao. We're going to have to boost him once he gets through this corner. Boost him now down this front straight. So an 18.0 for Makarova and an 18.2 Liao. Another quick boost through there. So she's currently second out of the cars that are pitted, but she's right behind Laurie, so that's good news. Go back to conserve with the tyres at the moment. I know we're pushing them fairly hard with the fuel, but we need to. Bit of boost down the front straight, up into 9th now. Still got Laurie just ahead. So an 18.1 to a 23 for Liao. Liao's got Mendable just behind as well. So Vo Souza's gone through. Looks like Mendable's gone through as well, so he's back to 15th. He's still really struggling this race for some reason. Is there any rain at all? There's nothing on the radar at the moment, so I guess we just have to wait and see. Makarova's purple to second sector and green the first one, so that's great news. So it's between Laurie and Makarova now for the win. We just need a good pit stop. If we didn't have that bad pit stop, we would be 8 seconds ahead of Laurie at the moment. So it's just, it is not helping us at all. We need to get through on these guys as quick as we can. Bloom and Minch. So a bit of a boost down the front. Well done. Through on both of them. Go back to neutral with both. So Liao's going to have to come in. He's going to have to come in this lap, I believe. We've got 10 laps to go. So we'll just give him another set of softs. We'll give him 11.59 and we'll give him a fast stop. Let's just hope that he can actually do something with it. Yes, we'll be okay with these fuel levels. You just keep pushing. Another car ahead, NATO we need to get through on, and she does, well done. Got 2.8 laps left in the tank for Makarova. An 18.9 for Laurie, an 18.2 for Makarova, so well done. You can see there Liao's in the pits again. It's going to come out on a neutral and overtake. 14.178 seconds. It's back out in last position. So yeah, not ideal. Now Makarova's made a pass on Laurie now. So 1 lap to go, so she's going to attack for this lap. Bring her in. There's going to be... oh, how many laps to go? 8 laps to go. We'll give her another set of softs. Super soft, she's doing really well. 8 laps to go. Okay, so we'll give her 9. So we're not going to be able to push as hard, but hopefully there's no issues with the stop. That's the main thing. So the guys that have gone out on softs have done 17 laps on those tyres, some of them. They've only just pitted now. So they've done really well on those tyres. So Makarova's going to come around and pit this lap, as we know. So now she's going to come out on neutral and high. Look at Liao, still back in 20th, so he's still not really doing much. No error this time, thank God. 13.3 seconds. She's going to come out in 11th or 12th. 12th at the moment. So just behind Cannon and Stephenson. Oh, I don't think Cannon will have to pit again. Or Giolani. Or Vercruz or Lintic, actually. So, yeah. Could have went with the wrong strategy here, but we'll see how she goes with getting through on Cannon. Down the inside, so there she goes, up into 11th, so well done. Liao still doing okay. Well, okay for as good as you can be back in last position, but anyway. I'm not really sure what's happened with him this race, so yeah. Mind-boggling, to be honest, but he is where he is, we can't change it now. So we're going to have Azumi's going to pit, so's Vosu, so's Pernay, so's Laurie, so's Kui. So yeah, it's going to be touch and go with whether we can get back inside that top 3 now. Go back to conserve with Liao at the moment. Still got a little bit of excess fuel, but we're going to put him back to high because there's no point in pushing too hard that far back. So Makarov's up into 9th now, Liao's up into 18th. Still chasing down Vosu, who's just come out of the pits. So Azumi's just ahead of Makarova now. Anybody else in the pits at the moment? Nobody this lap. No, Azumi doesn't go in either, so well, there's only 5 laps to go now. We're going to have to start to try and move through on these guys at Makarova. Azumi's in this lap, but we still need to get through as quick as we can. Can't afford to wait for him to pit to get through. There we go, up into 8th. 4 laps to go now. We're going to overtake mode. Somebody's in the pits. Boost down the front straight. That's Kui in the pits. So she's up in the 7th. Oh, there might not be any other cars at pit. Laurie might, but that's about it. So this race isn't going according to plan at all. So Liao's back up to 16th. Still an absolute struggle for him this race. We have to go back with conserve. Makarova with the tyres. Pushing a little bit too hard. 3 laps to go now. She's still got plenty of excess fuel. Nobody pitted that time. She's catching Landvik though. She was nearly 2 seconds quicker that last lap. If she can get through pretty quick here, she'll be fine. Just to go around the outside here and down the inside in the next corner, which hopefully she will, or not quite. Shut the door on her. We're going to have to boost it down the front straight, I believe. 2 laps to go now. Give her a boost. She's lost a little bit of time. So still nobody in the pit, so still in 6th position. Actually, Laurie's pitted, so yeah, she's up into 6th now. Laurie's dropped back to 7th, so yeah, our strategy really hasn't paid off. We probably should have went set of softs and maybe softs again, or softs and super softs or something. So yeah, it hasn't, as I said, it hasn't paid off. Final lap, so let's attack with Makarova now. She's moved up to the 5th. But she needs 2 more spots for us to get that target, and I don't think it's going to happen. We've got 3 seconds to Vercruz, probably 7 or 8 seconds up to Stephenson, so it's not going to happen, I don't believe. Let's go Liao. You can just push, I guess. Boost again for Makarova, so she's not going to get 4th, I don't believe. Going to be close, but no, home in 5th position, so not a great race. Britton Motorsport once again. Let's have a look at Liao now. Still in 15th. Give him as much boost as we can. And yeah, an absolutely shocking race for Liao. 5th and 15th. Not a good result at all. So still looking more likely that we're going to get sacked. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Not ideal at all. So let's write down the results. So Makarova 5th, Liao 15th. Absolutely shocking. Anybody get caught cheating? Nobody that's helped us improve. So 5th and 15th it is. Still 3rd and 7th. Still 3rd in the championship. And still in trouble with the chairman, no doubt. He's probably still going to be a little bit upset with us. But it is what it is. Trying our best, we're just not getting the results we require. Could be the next race, the last race this season, could be the final race for Britton Motorsport. Well, Liao's got another issue. What's going on now? Fitness -10. Oh, for God's sake. Everything's going wrong. We finished 5th instead of 2nd. 11% change. Marketability's gone down. Yeah, absolutely shithouse, to be honest. So let's continue on. Just to make it even better, we still lost money. Yeah, so our job is at risk. Quickly check mail. no, we're not at the point here where we're going to get sacked just yet. So, well, I was going to say hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, but you're probably just as annoyed as I am with that result. It's absolutely terrible. But smash that like button anyway. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so to continue to follow this series and also our modded Road to Formula 1 series. And as I've said before in the last videos, if we get sacked here, we're going to have to come back and do something else, because it's looking quite possible that we will get sacked either this season or early next season. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So this has been Britto's Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you when we come back for the last race of the season, round 12, the Guildford Grand Prix from Great Britain.